So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Fortnite live event that took place yesterday and the community's reaction to it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yesterday the event happened and a lot of people had a lot of struggles getting into the event. There were so many technical difficulties. I even had technical difficulties. Like my game crashed and I almost didn't make the event, but luckily I was able to make it. My personal take on the event is that this event I was not personally a fan of. However, I can respect the amount of effort Epic put into the event to fully take over Times Square and, you know, to have this big event in Times Square. However, I just think that a live event in game would have been cool, and that was my personal take on it. But looking at the trailer and everyone's reaction to it online, the community has definitely had some heated talks online. Let's get into one of these. This all started after the event. People started weighing in on their opinions, particularly both on the event and particularly on the reveal of the season. So Hypex on his second account posted this: "I'm sorry, but if you seriously got this mindset, you're just not fun at all, and it's just a bad look for you overall." He's talking about this tweet, I guess it's from the YouTuber Cyan, that said, "I am not playing next season at all. I will finish Battle Pass. I will get replay shots for my video. I am not supporting this piece of trash. We deserve better." And then Cyan put out a response tweet to that saying, "If you don't give a about the soul of Fortnite and this game actually having an identity, that is not my problem. Answer me this. Did Epic even bother to explain why we are going back to Chapter 2? YTF is agency Snoop Dogg's location right now. They are spitting on everything Donald Mustard did." And this user in the bottom put, "Holy crap, calm down. Be grateful we are even getting to see a good portion of Chapter 2 again." Another user wrote, "I think you need to calm down and relax. It's remix, baby." And another user put, "Don't get me wrong, I was bummed about the event, but it's not that serious. This was not considered the official end of chapter event, since that is happening on the last day of remix." And then Hypex's response to all this is this GIF saying, "This is me tomorrow, by the way." And this continued on when the YouTuber Clark Clint posted a tweet saying, "Epic, I love you all, but this event was not it." I think a pretty fair tweet in comparison to what everyone else's other Twitter user HZJoe03 that said, "I swear Fortnite fans have become ungrateful. That event was an insane thing to pull off and it had no problems. Perfectly timing the broadcast of a public concert within the game. How is that not groundbreaking to you guys?" I think a lot of people had issues with this event. On PC, crash, and then when I went to console, I kept getting stuck on Spawn Island, so I had to keep leaving and rejoining, leave and rejoin, but you know. Alright, now let's get into my thoughts on the situation. First off, let's talk about the storyline in Fortnite. I would like to bring up, as he said before, we had no explanation of why we're going back to Chapter 2 Island, but I'd like to point out, with Chapter 1, there was a little bit of build up with the time machine. We never got a cutscene of us entering the time machine, or a character entering the time machine and going back to Chapter 1. We honestly, there was no explanation for that, and there was no reason for us to go back to Chapter 1 map, other than Epic saying, "Hey guys, we're going back to the Chapter 1 map," and everybody was okay with it. Now, there's not really a reason why we're going back to the Chapter 2 map, and people have a problem with it. I don't understand that. There was no story explanation as to why we went back to Chapter 1 map. I don't know. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong about that? Honestly, I think we all can agree the storyline has fumbled since Donald left, because Donald Mustard had a vision for where the story was going to go with the Foundation and the Seven, and that clearly didn't pan out, and that genuinely sucks. I even have an opinion that Epic is hurting themselves by having yearly chapters. I know people may disagree with that. I think yearly chapters are hurting the game. That's my personal take. But regardless, it's understandable where Cyan's coming from. I think we just have to wait and play the season to see how it is. Again, this is all opinions. I don't believe that having Snoop Dogg take over the agency and Ice Spice take over Shark, Eminem take over the Grotto, I don't think that hurts the game. I think a lot of people will say it will. But look, now this is my personal theory. I think the reason why Epic added these rappers into the game is to pay homage to what Chapter 2 did with a huge rapper, and that said rapper being Travis Scott. That was a huge moment in history for video games, and people talk about the event to this day, and it involved a rapper. So I think that's why rappers are so present within Chapter 2, because you cannot talk about Chapter 2 without mentioning the rapper Travis Scott. So I think they wanted to kind of bring in new rappers into this, which is, I think, fair and fine to do, but obviously people are not enjoying that aspect of it, and I think that's fine. Let me know in the comments as well, am I incorrect on that theory? Listen, I think the Fortnite community definitely can be overly negative, and a lot of people get upset when there's collaborations in the game. And sometimes it genuinely feels like it's a war between the old Fortnite community, the old Fortnite players versus the new Fortnite players, and how some people want Fortnite to go back to the way it used to be without collabs and everything that we have, and some people are like, no, I love the collabs, I love the movement of the game, and concept about, with many people saying that Fortnite has lost its identity and many talking points of that nature. I think if people are getting really upset and annoyed about the way Epic is changing Fortnite, I think people maybe need to take a break from the game. I think Cyan definitely feels a very emotional about the way they have treated the agency. I mean, personally, I don't see it as that. I think this was marketed as a remix season. This wasn't marketed as the OG Chapter 1. It was marketed as a remix. To me, I got the idea, like I said, that this was going to not be Chapter 2 100%. That's what I got from the marketing of it. Some people maybe didn't get that. The only way to really know any of this is to play the season and see how it is. See how it plays out. And Epic, they may quit doing them if people don't like them. But we'll have to wait and find out later today. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. And do you think that this is harmful to Fortnite? Do you think the event was terrible? Let me know all those thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. See ya.